Only 6 games go until the end of the season. Oh, no. One take. Kev ballsed it up. One take. Kev ballsed it up. Pretend that didn't happen. We will try again. It'll be fine. 6 games to go until the end of the season. We are still top of the league, but we're only 4 points clear of 4th place. And we've lost our last 2 league games. So it's a little tighter than I would like. Fingers crossed, though. What you're about to witness is promotion to League One as champions and a lovely little bit of transfer window. Just to bring you up to speed with where we are. As you can see, we are top of the league, 6 games to go. But it's not quite as simple as that because we have lost our last 2 league games against Fleetwood and Accrington. We're still to play Crawley, who are 2nd in the league, and Swindon, who are 3rd in the league. So, although we're looking good to win the league, and we've been top of the league for the majority of this season, if our poor form that's just started settles in for the rest of the season, we could easily find ourselves missing out on automatic promotion altogether and having to go into the dreaded playoffs. And if we do that, it'll be old enemy Notts County who forced that to happen as well, which would make things even worse. We've got beef with Notts County from the past. Luckily, we don't still have to play them, but we need to turn our form around and get some wins under our belts for this run-in. The other thing that's going on, we are starting to prepare transfer-wise for next season. We've got loads of money because of the cup runs we've had the last couple of years. We've got loads of money, loads of spare wage budget, loads of transfer budget. We've just made offers for basically every 5-star potential Premier League released player that we got through on the email. So hopefully we're going to get a lot of those confirmed as coming in as we start the conveyor belt here at Leamington. But job one is to get ourselves promoted. That's the plan. You get some players like that. They look good in a good team or look decent in a good team. Put them in a terrible team and they look absolutely shocking. And we're a terrible team and he has definitely not improved it. What a goal from little Kev. Oh, let's have a look at that from the other angle. Oh, Mike, thank you very much for 30 months as well. That's rather super duper. What a goal that is. Bang. Stockport 0, Leamington 1. This is what we need. We need wins. We need goals. We need to turn this slumping form around and get this promotion confirmed. We absolutely do not want to be messing around with the playoffs this season or any season ever, really. It's football manager, not football director or football owner. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Is that the one where the fix is they say, I went into OBS and deleted some files and that fixed it? And then there's just one reply that says, what files? And they never actually explained what files. If it's that one, don't bother. I've already read that one. If there's one with an actual fix, that would be helpful. But the OBS side of things isn't the big issue. I need Twitch to change my language on their end so that the emails that I get from them are actually in English. Just learn Turkish. That is ridiculously starting to look like the easier solution because, I mean, I've said before, you hear a lot of people, a lot of smaller creators than me talk about the good relationship they have with Twitch. I don't understand it. If you're watching Twitch, never spoken to anybody there. I've never had a partner manager allocated to me. I've never had a conversation with a single person who has anything to do with Twitch. I don't know if I've just slipped under the radar somehow, or they've not noticed me. They don't like me. Whatever it is, Twitch, please help. I really don't feel very wanted here at the moment. I'll go to YouTube. Don't think that I won't. I've done it before. We've won 2 games in a row and now we've got a 5-point lead at the top of the league and a 7-point lead over Notts County. Going into the games, I think it's Swindon and Crawley next, isn't it? Gillingham, then Crawley, then Swindon. Where are Gillingham in the league? See, Gillingham are 6th. This is a tough run-in, but we have hit some decent form again. Just a couple more wins needed. Just, you know, use your brain, meat marketing people. Why on earth are you calling it lamb? There's a reason you don't call beef cow and pork pig. You need a word for the meat that allows me to disassociate it from the animal. You've gone lamb. You've gone completely the wrong direction. You've named it after the baby version of your animal. That's the animal I want to eat least. I don't want to eat kitten either. I'm not eating anything disgusting. I'm not putting my head, hand, really, I'm not putting any part of my body in anything disgusting. I'm not lying under anything disgusting. I'm not sitting on anything disgusting. I'm not swimming in anything disgusting. So yeah, I ain't doing any of that. Right, we've dropped points there, which is a little bit of a problem. Because we have 3 games remaining, and we play against the teams in 2nd and 3rd, both away from home, I think. No, Crawley away, Swindon at home. We are 5 points clear of Notts County, who've emerged in this little race, actually. And we are 8 points clear of Crawley. Do we play Crawley next? We play Crawley away now. In fact, if we beat Crawley, we're promoted, aren't we? In fact, if we avoid defeat against Crawley, we're promoted. So we just need to go to Crawley and avoid defeat. Right, must not win. No, that's the opposite of the situation. Must not lose or must win. Let's just go and win. Let's do a football. All right, that way around. Come on. Avoid defeat, and we are in League One. We go back to back. And that would be beautiful. And then we can stop Notts County winning the title. And that would be even better. Because they ruined us. Years gone by. Okoronkwo from the spot, and he scores. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Yeah, I never use the player search screen. It's not just a non-lethal legend rule. I just don't see the point of using it. Scouting's better. I don't use the player search screen in the network game. Where, you know, there's never a reason to use it. Scouts find better players than nerds looking at numbers. Is it against non-league rules to look at regens from World 1? I mean, we've had a little look at some of the players we've signed for Norwich. We're so far apart. Oh, that's a good goal. The 2 universities are so separated now that they have to be like 23 or older for Norwich to show up on this database. The only time I use the player search screen is when I'm doing showdown prep, which is why every time I click on it because someone wants me to look for something in the network game, everyone's like, oh, you've got current ability on there, you cheat. Yeah, it's because it's the only time I ever use this screen is when I'm looking at current ability. Oh, look at that space. Balogun's in here. Just find the cross, you numbskull. We're going to League One. What about player traits? Never look at them. Never look at them. Never trade them. The game is nowhere near as complicated as people will have you believe. But for the security of my income, I need people like Zealand convincing everybody the game is more complicated than it is. Because if everyone discovered just how basic and easy it was, no one would want to watch anymore. So it's good. It's good that the story is that the game is really difficult and complicated. That makes me look smart. Come on. If people realised all you needed was the biggest, strongest players, find the meta tactic and use that, and then never change from it, and that's literally all you need to do, I'd single-handedly take Sports Interactive down. Oh, look at this. We're doing it easy. I mean, it's not even hard. Look at this. We've come to one of our closest rivals. We've stuck 5 past them. Even Tyler Goodrum's scoring goals. And I think that's only his 6th goal of the season. Even though he's probably going to win Player of the Year. Who needs to teach rounding the goalkeeper when players can do that? Not only does this secure promotion, I think we've just won the league as well. I think Notts County lost. I think we ended that 8 points clear. So I think we've also won the league. Although the fact that we didn't get the trophy celebration suggests maybe we didn't. I mean, that tells me we've won the league. There's some Kev maths going on here that maybe I don't understand, but I'm pretty sure we've won the league. We just didn't get a trophy celebration. We have to keep this formation. Don't you worry, Vinny. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hey! Right, budgets. Let's have all the money, please. Our current budget, I think we had £87,000 of transfer budget, and I want to say £37,000 a week of wage budget, but we weren't anywhere. We were like 10 grand under the wage budget, so there's the danger they won't give us extra. What I want to see here, the ideal scenario, is that I get like £65,000 a week wage budget and £250,000 transfer budget. That'd be perfect. I suspect we're not getting that. So they've kept the transfer budget exactly the same, but increased the wage budget by 10k. I mean, it's not a disaster. It means we go up with £20,000 a week that we can add to our wage budget, which is not the worst scenario to be in. I can live with that. Chapman brings glory to Leamington. Am I a legend at this club yet? Oh, he's a legend! Kevin Chapman, legend. The only legend at Leamington. You know what that means, boys and girls. When we do finally build a stadium, who are they going to name it after? Right, end of season review. Look at that, the League 2 title. Beautiful. Might actually spend some money this summer. So signings, I forgot we only signed Phil Scott this summer just gone. He's gonna make us money. I mean, in the same way as Posh called Ronnie Edwards' new stadium, Phil Scott, he needs a new contract. Ah, no! I was about to refer to him as our new stadium, but with a year to go, we're gonna have to sell him this summer. We don't really have the choice. We've got to sell him this summer. He might change his mind once the promotion ticks over. But if we get to like the 1st of July and he still won't sign a new contract, I think we have to sell him this summer. But he's obviously signing of the season. He's brilliant. Dector is a close second because he's been very, very good as well. 19 goal contributions from him. And then everyone else has been fine. It wasn't as if we needed a lot of new players. We were just adding good youngsters to our already good side that we knew was going to be good enough to win this league. And it was. The board give me an A+. And it'll be very interesting to see what ground we're playing in next year, because surely we can't play at Butts Park in League 1. Money-wise, everything is looking good. We had another cup run again, which is always splendid. And Hughes sold more shirts than anybody else. So 620 shirts. So merchandise sales really aren't an indication of the size of the squad base. Because if we've only got 620 fans, we may as well just go back to non-league. There's your team of the year. I'm fascinated by the fact that Tyler Goodrum has such a high average rating. The highest average rating in the squad by a long way. But he only got 11 goals. I guess 11 assists as well. But a striker with 11 goals winning player of the season in a title-winning side seems baffling. He's a very odd player. He's this year's Juan Jose. But he's won Fans Player of the Year. Big Holman got Young Player of the Year. Phil Scott signing of the season. Dector goal of the season. Hughes top scorer with 34. Arichi most assists with 14, so he came good in the end. Goodrum most man of the matches and highest average rating. And competition awards, somehow Hughes hasn't won top scorer in the division. But Goodrum set the new record for most man of the matches in the season. Okoronkwo is our new all-time record top goal scorer of 69 goals. Nice. And Conte has set a new record for our fastest ever goals scored.